Welcome back to Definitely Not Definitive. I'm Ken.
And I'm Bethany.
And we're just an adorable couple in love that loves reacting to Avatar: The Last Airbender.
It's the finale.
Yes, it is. Oh, I can't believe it. It's bittersweet. Really looking forward to it. Really want to see how the story wraps up. So we react to this. It's released on Netflix. And so they decided to put, I guess, the last 3 or 4 episodes together. So we're going to react to them all right now. You ready to do this?
I'm ready.
Okay. Are you ready? Bucky, are you ready?
He's not sure.
Yeah, I don't think you're ready. Okay. It's just really awkward to be both on, half on me and half on your mom.
Yeah, how about you pick a spot? There you go.
What happened to generations of
Arrow.
years old?
I'm going to join the Avatar, and I'm going to help them.
Oh, that's such a great moment.
I love Zuko.
Another great moment.
What are you going to do when you face my father?
Talk to him over some tea.
Yeah, I don't think you can really hug it out. Fire Lord.
Nice.
Now let me hear you roar like a tiger dillo.
Tiger Dillo. I want to see a tiger Dillo.
Roar.
There we go. Oh, don't. Yeah, careful. Oh, Momo.
Who wants a nice, cool glass of watermelon juice?
Ooh, me. If you want to lounge around like a bunch of snail sloths all day, then go ahead.
Sitting around the house has made us pretty lazy. But I know just the thing to change that. Beach party!
Fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, being a waterbender would be the best.
What on earth is he doing?
Sand sculpture.
That looks nothing like me.
But I've been working on my sand bending.
Oh, wow.
Damn.
Try and top that saga.
Ta-da! It's Suki.
Oh,
Oh, no, it's not.
I think it's sweet.
he can do no wrong.
What are you doing?
Defend yourself.
Teaching you a lesson.
You never know when the Fire Nation's gonna attack.
Always be ready.
I can still be a dick sometimes.
Get a grip before I blast you off this roof!
Go ahead and do it.
That's what he wants, eh? Guess we didn't like that roof anyway.
Yeah, how are you gonna stop his dad when he keeps attacking you?
It's cool. Just burn the house down.
No.
What's wrong with you?
How can you sit around having beach parties when Sozin's Comet is only 3 days away?
He's kind of got a point.
I was actually gonna wait to fight the Fire Lord until after it came.
Honestly, if Aang tries to fight the Fire Lord right now, he's gonna lose.
Things can't get any worse.
Yeah, they can't. Ooh.
It's about to get worse than you can even imagine. The day before the eclipse, my father asked me to attend an important war meeting.
General Shainu, your report.
Earthbender rebellions have prevented us from achieving total victory in the Earth Kingdom.
Prince Zuko, do you think that adding more troops will stop these rebellions?
They can endure anything as long as they have hope.
We need to destroy their hope.
Well, that's...
Burn it all to the ground.
Yes, you're right, Azula.
Chop off the old block.
When the comet last came, I will use its power to end the Earth Kingdom. Permanently. From our airships,
Just a little genocide, nothing much.
a new world will be born. A world in which all the lands are Fire Nation, and I am the supreme ruler of everything.
My whole life I struggled to gain my father's love and acceptance. I realized I lost myself getting there.
I always knew the Fire Lord was a bad guy, but
This
his
evil?
plan is just
Yeah.
pure evil.
What am I gonna do?
I know you're scared, but if you don't defeat the Fire Lord before the comet comes, there won't be a world to save anymore.
Well, shit.
Yeah.
You don't have to do this alone. If we all fight the Fire Lord together, we got a shot at taking him down.
Yeah, tough.
Team Avatar is back! Air, water, earth, fire, fan and sword!
Fan and sword.
Fighting the Fire Lord is gonna be the hardest thing we've ever done together, but I wouldn't want to do it any other way.
Yeah.
All right.
Get in on it, Zuko.
Here, Zuko.
And
Being
Katara
part of
hands.
the group also means being part of group hugs.
Aww. Good job, Katara.
Yep.
Group hug.
There's one technique you need to know before facing my father. How to redirect light.
Yes.
If you let the energy in your own body flow, the lightning will follow it. You turn your opponent's energy against them.
That's like waterbending.
My uncle invented this technique himself by studying waterbenders.
Have you ever redirected lightning before?
Once, against my father.
What did it feel like?
Exhilarating. But terrifying. If you make the wrong move, it's over.
There's always Katara and a little spirit water action.
Actually, I used it all up after Azula shot you.
You'll have to take the Fire Lord's life before he takes yours.
Yeah.
About that.
Gather around, Team Avatar. In order, our timing has to be perfect.
What about me?
For now, you're the Melon Lord's forces.
Sweetness.
Oh, awesome.
Good job, Toph.
Watch it, Toph!
I'm not Toph. I am Melon Lord.
I love her commitment.
Yep. Really throws herself into the role.
They were pretty well together.
No, don't freeze up. You can't kill him.
If this was the real deal, you'd be shot full of lightning right now.
But it just didn't feel right.
You can't kill him. It's a Nickelodeon show.
That's how it's done.
Oh. Gangster Sokka.
I have a surprise for everyone. Look at baby Zuko.
Oh.
Oh.
That's not me.
Oh.
It's my father.
Oh.
See? He was a baby once too.
Fire Lord Ozai is a horrible person, but there's gotta be another way. Maybe we can make some big pots of glue, and then I can use glue bending to stick his arms and legs together so he can't bend anymore.
Yeah. You show him his baby pictures and all those happy memories will make him good again.
Do you really think that would work? Frogs? I can't just go around wiping out people I don't like.
It's in the name of keeping balance. I'm pretty sure the universe will forgive you.
Isn't a joke, Sokka. None of you understands the position I'm in. Then when you figure out a way for me to beat the Fire Lord without taking his life, I'd love to hear it.
Hey, don't walk away from this.
Katara, you couldn't take the life of someone that you despise that killed your mom.
He needs time to sort it out by himself.
It's not easy.
Good job, Zuko.
Yeah. Oh, Momo.
Hey, I don't suppose you know what I should do.
I think, but I'll sit here with you. It's good, Momo. What is he, sleepwalking? Okay, guess not. You look like a zombie, though.
Where's Aang?
Aang!
Come on, lazy bones, let's go.
He left his staff. That's so strange.
Aang's not in the house. Let's check the beach.
There's his footprint. The trail ends here.
He went for a midnight swim and never came back?
He's definitely on a spirit world journey.
Wouldn't his body still be here?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Forgot about that.
Let's split up and look for him.
I'm going with Zuko. What? Everyone else went on a life-changing field trip with Zuko. Now it's my turn. My parents gave me everything I ever asked for, but they never gave me the one thing that I really wanted.
Love.
Their love.
I know you had a rough childhood, but we should really focus on finding Aang.
You gotta
This
change
is the
her.
worst field trip ever.
Oh.
Has anyone noticed that Momo's missing too?
Oh, no. I knew it was only a matter of time. Appa ate Momo. Momo, I'm coming for you, buddy.
Get out of the bison's mouth, Sokka. We have a real one here. Why are you all looking at me?
Well, you are kind of the expert on tracking Aang.
If anyone's got experience hunting the Avatar, it's you.
Zuko, why are we heading towards the Earth Kingdom? There's no way Aang's there.
Just trust me.
Freaking swam all the way there.
I thought he was just going to like the little island off.
I thought so too.
Yeah.
Is everything ready for our departure?
You will remain here in the Fire
You
Nation.
can't have that glory.
But it was my idea to burn everything to the ground. I deserve to be by your side.
Azula! I've decided to declare you the new Fire Lord.
Fire Lord Azula?
I shall be reborn as the supreme ruler of the world. From this moment on, I will be known as the Phoenix King.
Okay, that's pretty good. It's good showmanship.
I was gonna say, he certainly understands pomp and circumstance.
Yeah, it was a good crowning ceremony, is all I'm saying.
And the reason you've brought us to a seedy Earth Kingdom tavern is what now?
June.
Oh, June! Yes!
The sheer shoe. It's the only animal that can track Aang's scent anywhere in the world. It's the one shot we have of finding him.
She is still a badass.
Yep.
I don't know who this June lady is, but I like her.
Exactly. Exactly.
Hey, Momo. I just had the strangest dream. Wait.
Mom was like, yeah, some weird shit happened. Okay, that's where it was going.
Does that even move?
It did look close, like you could see it from...
Right, and now there's no land around it.
Hey, I remember her. She helped you attack us.
She's a bounty hunter. She's got no loyalty.
I see you work things out with your girlfriend.
I'm not my girlfriend.
Okay. So what do you want?
I need your help finding the Avatar.
Doesn't sound too fun.
Aw, nice, they made up.
So who's got something with the Avatar scent on it?
I have Aang's staff.
Can't pick up a scent anywhere. Oh.
Well, what does that mean?
It means your friend's gone. He doesn't exist.
Huh?
What?
Come again?
Where are we, Momo? Maybe if we climb to the top of the island, we can figure out where we are.
What do you mean Aang doesn't exist?
It's a real head scratcher. See ya.
There's only one other person in this world who can help us face the Fire Lord.
Iroh?
You saved your uncle's sweaty sandal?
I think it's kind of sweet.
Let's do this.
Nice. Yeah,
Finally. He went back for his tea shop. Of course.
Nyla's getting twitchy, so he can't be too far. Good luck.
It's been a long day. Let's camp and start our search again at dawn.
It's a hexagon. It doesn't seem like normal rock. It's not made of earth.
All right. What?
So strange. I wish I had Roku. I do have Roku.
All right, Aang. All the past avatars.
So where am I, Roku? What is this place?
I don't know, Aang.
Shit.
I need to figure out what to do once I face the Fire Lord.
Hey! Nice. Who me?
Everyone expects me to take the Fire Lord's life.
In my life, I tried to be disciplined. If I had been more decisive and acted sooner, I could have stopped Sozin and stopped the war before it started. You must be decisive.
What's going on?
These are great masters and friends of ours. Paku.
It is respectful to bow to an old master. But how about a hug for your new grandfather?
Happy to have found each other
Aw.
again.
I made her a new betrothal necklace and everything.
How about Grandpaku?
No.
How do you all know each other?
All old people know each other. Don't you know that?
The Swordmaster isn't that old.
The Order of the White Lotus.
About a month ago, a call went out that we were needed for something important.
It came from a Grand Lotus, your uncle, Iroh of the Fire Nation.
Well, that's who we're looking for.
Then we'll take you to him.
Someone's missing from your group.
Yeah.
Where's Momo?
Let's say your friend.
So long as they have each other, I'm sure we have nothing to worry about.
Avatar Kyoshi, I need your wisdom.
She's definitely gonna tell you to kill him.
I stopped him, and the world entered a great era of peace.
Technically, he fell to his own doom because he was too stubborn to get out of the way.
Personally, I don't really see the difference. But I assure you, only justice will bring peace.
Come on, dude, you had to see that
I knew
coming.
I shouldn't have asked Kyoshi.
Exactly.
So, Boomy, how did you end up escaping your imprisonment in Omashu?
There I was, back in Omashu, waiting for just the right moment. An eclipse, that'll do it.
Nice technique.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think you're doing?
Taking back my city. You've got no firepower, and it's payback time.
Nice. Kind of destroying a lot.
You took back your whole city all by yourself.
Did you do anything interesting on the day of the eclipse?
Nah, no, not really.
I need to look deep inside myself.
There are other avatars. Yeah, there we go.
I am Avatar Kuruk. I was always a go-with-the-flow kind of avatar. People seemed to work out their own problems, and there was peace and good times in the world. But then, I lost the woman I loved to Code, the face stealer.
Oh.
You must actively shape your own destiny, and the destiny of the world.
Be decisive.
Mm-hmm.
Shape your own destiny. Only justice brings peace. It's all good advice.
Yeah, none of them said directly to kill him.
Or spare him.
Mm-hmm. I mean, Kyoshi very much implied it, but...
Yeah.
Are you okay? My uncle hates me, I know it.
No. Can never hate you.
How can I even face him?
Zuko, you're sorry for what you did, right?
More sorry than I've been about anything in my entire life.
Then he'll forgive you. He will.
Uncle.
They keep telling me I'm gonna have to do it.
No, they don't.
Yep.
You're right. Maybe an air nomad avatar will understand where I'm coming from.
He's like, that's not exactly what I said.
I know you can't really...
I know that you're a gentle spirit, and the monks have taught you well.
But?
But this isn't about you, because your sole duty is to the world. Selfless duty calls you to sacrifice your own spiritual needs, and do whatever it takes to protect the world.
I guess I don't have a choice, Momo. I have to kill the Fire Lord.
No, they didn't say that.
Although again, she heavily implied it.
I know you must have mixed feelings about seeing me. I am so sorry, Uncle. I am so sorry and ashamed of what I did. I don't know how I can ever make it up to you, but how can you forgive me so easily?
He loves you.
I was never angry with. I was sad because I was afraid you lost your way.
I did lose my way.
But you found it again. And you did it by yourself. And I'm so
Oh, you were always there
happy
with him.
you found your way here.
It wasn't that hard, Uncle. You have a pretty strong sense.
Your funky feet helped the way. Helped pave the way.
All right. How many sleeps has Aang had? Like, where are we in the timeline now?
Yeah, right?
This island moves. It's like the Lost Island.
Yeah. I was like, I think I'm just gonna stay on this thing. The island is an animal. Nice.
Ooh.
I've got to swim around and find its face.
Are you sure that's a good idea?
Should put you right at the perfect biting location.
He's not even a snack for this thing, though.
Uncle, you're the only person other than the Avatar who can possibly defeat the Father Lord.
You mean the Fire Lord?
Father Lord.
That's what I just said.
No, Zuko. The only way for this war to end peacefully is for the Avatar to defeat the Fire Lord.
Then would you come and take your rightful place on the throne?
No.
He doesn't want it.
Someone new must take the throne.
You.
An idealist with a pure heart and unquestionable honor. It has to be you, Prince Zuko.
Yeah. Unquestionable honor?
Mm-hmm.
But I've made so many mistakes.
Everybody does.
You restored your own honor, and only you can restore the honor of the Fire Nation.
Hell yeah.
You must return to the Fire Nation so that when the Fire Lord falls, you can assume the throne and restore peace and order. But Azula will be there.
Yes, she will.
For you. You'll need help.
Katara, how would you like to help me put Azula in her place?
It would be my pleasure.
Nice.
We need to do everything we can to stop the airship fleet.
And that means when Aang does face the Fire Lord, we'll be right there if he needs us.
Ah, he's so proud.
Nothing runs faster over land or swims quicker than a giant eelhound.
Eelhound.
You should be able to intercept the fleet within a day's journey.
Thank you, Master.
Aww.
So if I'm gonna be Fire Lord after the war is over, what are you gonna do?
After I reconquer Ba Sing Se,
Open up his tea shop.
I'm going to reconquer my tea shop. And I'm going to play Pai Show every day.
Retirement sounds awesome, dude.
Goodbye, everyone. Today, destiny is our friend.
And again, Aang, everybody says you have to defeat the Fire Lord. They haven't said kill. But no, definitely better and more important to identify the Turtle Island.
Maybe this is how he defeats him.
Right?
Oh, just, yeah.
That is
poking it in the eye, waking it up.
Not the way to make a friend.
A lion turtle.
Since beginningless time, darkness thrives in the void, but always yields to purifying light.
Whoa. Okay, lion turtle.
Wait for him, he will come.
Okay.
It's time for this world to end in fire, and for a new world to be born from the ashes.
Write an image. Oh, cool.
I'm worried about Aang. What if he doesn't have the guts to take out my father?
Aang won't lose.
Yeah.
He's gonna come back.
Gotcha. So he'll take care of his business. You take care of yours.
What am I holding?
A cherry pit, Princess.
Tell me why, on the most important day of my life, you've decided to leave a pit in my cherry? Do you realize what could have happened if I hadn't sensed the pit in time? You could have choked. Then you understand the severity of your crime.
Death.
Please, forgive me. Since it is a special day, I will show mercy. You are banished.
Oh my god.
I won't have my first day as Fire Lord marred by poor foot hygiene.
Man.
Comet actually looks beautiful. Too bad the Fire Lord's about to use it to destroy the world.
Yeah, that is too bad.
Fleet's already taking off!
Then we're taking off too. Where's the closest airship?
It's right.
Oh shit. Okay.
Oh.
Thank goodness.
Yeah, but I mean, Toph is not good in the air, so this is trouble. Although she's got metal bending. Yep, you look properly evil. Awesome hair, though.
You sent for us, Princess?
Do you know how long it took you to get here? In which time an assassin could have snuck in, done away with me, and been on his merry way.
My apologies, Princess.
You're all banished.
But...
Goodbye.
Okay. Gonna banish everybody from her kingdom? Awesome!
Oh, wow.
Hell yeah! Toph's a badass.
That's how it's done.
What are we gonna do about the rest of the crew?
I've got an idea.
Attention, crew. This is your captain speaking. We have a very special birthday to celebrate.
They always do birthday celebrations, yeah.
Exactly.
So, do you know whose birthday it is?
I can't believe the captain remembered my birthday.
Oh.
Well, if you can swim.
Fire Lord Ozai, here we come.
Azula, we heard what happened. Why have you banished all your servants?
None of them could be trusted. Sooner or later, they all would have betrayed me, just like May and Ty Lee did.
Perhaps it's best if you postpone your coronation.
Which one of you just said that?
Banished.
No, you're banished. Lee, you can stay.
But I'm Lee, so who's banished?
Ba Sing Se, the Order of the White Lotus is here.
here to set you free.
Only once every 100 years can a firebender experience this kind of power.
Hell yeah. Go, Iroh. Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit. I forgot they had 2 firebenders.
Yeah, you've never done anything yourself.
It's time to face your doom.
Oh boy.
What a shame. You always had such beautiful hair.
I know what you really think of me. You think I'm a monster.
All your life you've used fear to control people, like your friends May and Ty Lee.
Fear is the only reliable way. Even you fear me.
How reliable is it? She's unraveling fast.
Yes, she is. The only thing she has going would being like her dad's favorite and his right hand. She thought he'd be here. Shit. Ooh.
Momo, time for you to go.
Yep. Don't tell me twice. He's on the rock from the beginning. Master of all elements. Yep. This is a no-shirt fight.
Firelord striptease.
Dude is jacked.
He clearly just works out a lot.
He's back!
And he means business.
We don't have to fight. You have the power to end it here and stop what you're doing.
I do have the power. I have all the power in the world.
We need to stay focused on stopping that fleet from burning down the Earth Kingdom.
And how do we do that? I can't see outside of this floating hunk of metal.
Airship slice!
What are we gonna do? Hurry up.
That's a lot of fire, isn't it?
Yeah, it's gonna be scary just feeling all that heat.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, Sokka.
Brian, we need to get to the top of this thing fast.
Then what?
You jump.
I'll let you know.
Damn good plan.
Just finish the mission! Sokka, I think we've gotta...
Aw. Good job, Sokka.
I now crown you Fire Lord.
What are you waiting for? Do it!
Sorry, but you're not going to become Fire Lord today. I am.
Let's settle this. Just you and me, brother. Agni Kai!
Man, she looks crazy.
You're on.
What are you doing?
Katara's like, why'd you bring me then?
She knows she can't take us both, so she's trying to separate us.
I know. There's something off about her. I can't explain it, but she's slipping. And this way, no one else has to get hurt.
I'm sorry it has to end this way, brother.
No, you're not.
Yeah, true. She was like the Joker at some certain times.
That looks like a chocolate fountain.
It does. Oh.
Come on, Aang.
Be decisive. Ooh. Pick that up from Toph. Nice.
You're gonna have to channel the lightning. Aang.
Yep. Avatar state, yip. Nice save.
Mm-hmm.
I like the music, but it's very ominous.
I think it's because Zuko's gonna have to kill his family.
I know. I don't think he's going to, though.
I'll show you lightning.
He's gonna throw it at Katara.
You're right.
Zuko!
Oh, jeez. She is not well.
You're weak, just like the rest of your people. They did not deserve to exist in this world, in my world. Prepare to die!
Avatar Aang.
Come on out, Avatar!
Yeah, dude, he's just gonna cook you in there.
Mm-hmm.
Tough. Metalbend the rudder gates jammed in a turning position. The ship will spiral and slam into the others.
Got it.
Good job.
Mm-hmm.
Have I ever mentioned how sweet it is that you invented metal bending?
Where's Suki, though?
Yeah, good question. She's like, I'll be fine. I'm on a burning blimp that's about to go down. Don't worry about me. Oh! Arm out of the socket.
Hang on, Toph!
Aye, aye, Captain.
Shit. Nice move.
Yeah, it's boomerang and his sword.
Hi, space sword.
Oh, shit.
No, 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 no. No, no, no.
It looks like this is the end.
There's Suki.
Did Boomerang come back?
Suki did.
Yeah. Aang, buddy, you gotta come out of the Earth Ball.
Uh-oh, you press the avatar button. Grab him by his stupid beard. Oh, crap. And the problem is, Aang can't really control himself in this avatar state.
And if he dies, the Avatar, they all die.
Nice. Oh, I know your beer stein. It's super cool. This is just what I want in the climactic moment. You with your beer stein in my face. It's amazing. It's just as cool as the finale for Avatar.
Way to go, Iroh.
Mm-hmm. You asked for this, dude.
He tried so hard.
Mm-hmm. Nope, watch your... Yeah. Oh, that laugh, the cackle.
Take her down, Katara.
I'd really rather our family physician look after little Zuzu if you don't mind.
It's just like waterbending to redirect the lightning.
I think she might have to blood bend.
There you are, filthy peasant.
Oof. Trapped him in an iceberg. Oh, awesome.
Well done, Katara.
She found a way to defeat her without killing her.
Thank you, Katara.
I think I'm the one who should be thanking you.
Aww. Oh, God. She's just so sad right now.
You can't even enjoy her defeat because she's
I
just in so
know.
much pain. So emotionally damaged. Just be careful, Aang.
Yeah. Anything you can do, he can do better. Get over here!
You and your forefathers have devastated the balance of this world. And now you shall pay the ultimate price.
Tickle fight!
You will never bend again.
Yep.
No, I'm not gonna end it like this.
You are still weak.
No, he's strong for doing that. You don't understand. I think you're right. You can take away his firebending ability.
We bend not the elements, but the energy within ourselves.
Huh. What the hell?
Bend another's energy. Your own spirit must be unbendable, or you will be corrupted and destroyed.
What did you do to me?
I took away your firebending. You can't use it to hurt or threaten anyone else ever again.
You're nothing now. Because that's all you ever had was fear. Just like you taught your daughter. Good job, Aang.
Mm-hmm.
Momo!
Momo's like, we did it. I was trying to tell you that entire time. You weren't listening to me. Said I couldn't talk.
You should have seen yourself. It was amazing. You were all like, and the fire alarm was all like.
So did you know, finish the job?
I learned there was another way to defeat him and restore balance. I took his bending away.
Who taught you that?
A giant lion turtle.
You have the craziest adventures when you disappear.
Now that your firebending's gone, I guess we should call you the Loser Lord.
I am the Phoenix King.
Sure you are, buddy.
Phoenix King of getting his butt whooped? Or how about King of the guys who don't win?
Oh, he's like drooling.
think the Fire Lord scared Bucky
I
a
know.
little bit.
They won! Yay! He's got your celebration beer stein! Yay!
You need some help with that?
Aww.
So does this mean you don't hate me anymore?
I think it means I actually kind of like you.
Now she loves you.
But don't ever break up with me again.
It's okay. Were you cheering for the Fire Lord?
I am the proudest father in the world.
Hmm.
And your mother would be proud too.
There's my favorite warriors. So how's it feel to be back in uniform again?
It feels great.
Ty Lee's pretending to be a Kyoshi warrior again.
She's not pretending.
She's one of us now. The girls and I really bonded in prison. We're gonna be best friends forever.
I can't believe a year ago my purpose in life was hunting you down.
And now we're friends. I can't
They're
believe
brothers.
a year ago I was still frozen in a block of ice. The world's so different now.
We'll rebuild it together.
Make it better.
The real hero is the Avatar. With the Avatar's help, we can get it back on the right path and begin a new era of love and peace.
All hail Fire Lord Zuko!
Going to see his dad or his sister?
Okay. You know, you can get jacked in here. Well, I mean, you already are, but...
You should count yourself lucky that the Avatar spared your life. Banishing me was the best thing you could have done for my life. It put me on the right path.
Yeah.
Perhaps your time in here can do the same for you.
Well, Iroh put you in
Why
there.
are you really here?
Because you're going to tell me something.
Where's my mom?
Is my mother.
Zuko, stop moving! I'm trying to capture the moment!
With your amazing art skills?
That's very thoughtful of you, Sokka. Wait, why did you give me Momo's ears?
Those are your hair loopies! At least you don't look like a porcupine. My hair's not that spiky.
I look like a man. And why did you paint me firebending?
I thought it looked more exciting that way. Oh, you think you can do a better job, Momo?
He does.
My belly's not that big anymore. I really trimmed down.
You did.
I think you all look perfect.
He's gonna get his kiss. Fantastic ending. Although, I mean, so does this set up something with Zuko to have like his own
That's what I was wondering. I was
show?
like, but wait, we don't get to find out where his mom is? We don't get the answer? Like,
Yeah. That was the only thing that was left unresolved. Well, and kind of like Azula's fate as well. But other than that, I mean, it was just, like, I'm glad this was all, in 4 parts, all the same, in the same one. We watched it all at once. No notes. I thought it was extremely satisfying, and I got a little bit actually like choked up there at the end because like when he was talking about, Zuko was talking about the journey that they had, I kind of thought about, I'm like, yeah, man, like, wow, watching this from start to finish, like the journey that the characters have gone on, especially Zuko, it's been great to watch. And there were times when, okay, like you could like, it's like, you know, it's a kid show on Nickelodeon. There are times like when that kind of like stood out and it's like, okay, yeah. But for being a kid's show, like the lessons in it, the writing in it, the character development in it, the humor, like it was just, it was fantastic. I mean, like it's something that clearly anybody of people of any age can enjoy.
the reunion between Iroh and Zuko.
We almost both lost it there.
Oh God, did we? That was so well done and just so beautiful for their relationship and the journey that they've been on. I mean, there have been plenty of times early on where I talked about how could Iroh love Zuko. He was such an ass to him and just So to get to this point with how ashamed Zuko was of how he behaved and the awareness suddenly of who he had been. And then Iroh just overflowing with love, because it was never about Iroh. It was always about Zuko. He wanted Zuko to be happy. He wanted Zuko to find his path, and a path that would be fulfilling and happy for him, which he would never get with his father. I didn't know what I wanted with their reunion, but that was everything I wanted and then some.
I've loved Azula's character pretty much from like the get-go. But these last 4 episodes that she was in was like tough to watch. I mean, see her like unravel like that, and there wasn't those delicious like evil like moments and fun moments that she had. It was just her completely unhinged, and like you said, just an emotional wreck, and just how emotionally damaged she had been by everything, by the fact that, you know, she felt like her mom didn't love her and thought that she was a monster, and that her dad like just used her this entire time for his own twisted purposes and never loved her as well, and she was always just a weapon to him. She thought that like that is how, you know, is it better to be feared or is it better to be loved? And she thought that she could never be loved, so might as well be feared. But then she realized that wasn't strong enough, because May said that like, I love Zuko more than I fear you. And as you said at the time, like, you know, that will always trump fear. Love will always trump fear. It'll always be able to be stronger than fear. And when she learned that, it was kind of like, well, then, I mean, she's only 14, but it's just like, then what has my life been about?
It was so interesting, the distinct difference in the journeys that Azula and Zuko went on, because Azula's story could have easily been Zuko's.
Yeah.
If he didn't have the influence of Uncle Iroh. I mean, their mom, I have to imagine, was, from like the little bit that we got of her in the flashbacks, was a decent person with a moral code, capable of love, who was just stripped away from her children when they were too young. And their father's a psychopath. So for Azula having no other influence than her father, it's just like her story becomes so tragic. The Firebending Lord, I wish he had the fate of his daughter. Because to me, it is so much crueler. Like, Azula snapped.
Yeah.
Her brain broke. Because everything that she believed and knew to be true of the world was suddenly no longer true. Which was that you can only be respected if you're feared. Power gets you everything. And nothing else matters. And in the end, her power and her cruelty got her nothing. And her brain broke. At first, like with the cutting of her hair and stuff, I was like, oh, I feel like this is getting disturbing. I was like, at the same time, I'm like, this is a little bit of karma. Like, you know, this is, you reap what you sow, and this is what you were sowing all this time. But then as it got further and further down that path, like we can't even like enjoy it with, well, karma's a bitch. Like, no, now I'm just looking at her and I'm so sad for her and how twisted and damaged and in pain she is. And the fact that I don't think she'll ever not be that. Like, Zuko at least learned about other ways of being, and that there are things stronger than fear and stronger than power, and he's able to be a whole person. But Azula never being exposed to that, really, or even when exposed, choosing not to see it because it didn't fit her narrative. She snapped. I don't see a way back for her, and that is really sad at the end of the day.
The end shot with Aang and Katara, like, I had never been like on the Aang and Katara bandwagon as far as like getting them together and everything. That was something that was like, I kind of hope they didn't end up doing. I don't hate that they did. And, you know, it's like, it's great for Aang. I mean, you know, he saved the day, gets the girl. Like, that's a hero story, you know, that's great for him. But I was kind of hoping they were going to end it like they had a look between them. And I kind of wanted it to be, you know, what do you think happens? Do you think they get together? Like, you know, great. If you don't think they get together, all right. And so like, because there was a shared look there that it could have been, hey, you know, we did it. We made it together, and whatever else happens between us, that's what happens, and we're both at peace with that. And then it came up, and then it came back, and then they kissed. But yeah, there was that one part I'm just like, oh, I really like that they're ending it like this.
It's so weird as I was watching it because, okay, so first of all, I love that May was back for Zuko. Like, I love that romance continues. I love that they have something. And Aang, for whatever reason, like, I don't know, maybe it was because his attire did look more monk-esque, but I sort of had this thing in my brain of like, oh, he's going to do all the hard work with Zuko of saving the world and rebuilding it after all this devastation. And like, that's going to be his life's work and his fulfillment is going to be doing that.
Yeah.
I don't know why I felt like he couldn't also have love in his life. I was so happy for Zuko, who's going to rule the Fire Nation, rebuild the world with Aang, and have a love story. I don't know why, for whatever reason, that my brain was just like, Aang's got a bigger job to do and doesn't have love in it. Because I also think having love in your life is what makes you better at your work, getting a well-rounded life, whether that love is from family or friends or whatever. Like, it doesn't have to be romance, but like, you shouldn't be all work. You know, all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy.
It's true.
Don't want to do that. You need to be well-rounded, and the people in your life that you can be surrounded with who do love you are the people who can like help you be the better version of yourself. I personally kind of would have liked if they hugged at the end and had a look and didn't kiss for the open-ended kind of, we as the audience fill in the blank.
Yeah.
The fact that they kissed, I'm kind of like, meh, okay.
Yeah, like, it doesn't ruin the ending for me or anything like that, but it was kind of like, yeah, the same thing. It was like, all right.
And it's not, I mean, like, they're all, 12 and 13 and 14?
Yeah, exactly.
I hope none of them are getting hitched to each other right now. Like, so, yeah, May and Zuko are dating, and sure, Katara and Aang are going to have their thing, and, like, 4 years from now, they could all be with different people because, again, they're 14.
Yeah.
So, I think, like, that to me made it more kind of oddly palatable than like, oh, and they all live happily ever after with their significant others paired with via the show.
Well, Sokka, I mean, and Suki, like, I mean, Sokka, he's a player. So, I mean,
that's the one that I want to last.
I know, I want it to last too, but at the same time, I mean, come on.
Players gonna play.
Exactly. All right. Sokka's just got too much game. And
even though he'll never be able to kiss or make love under the moonlight.
Yes, exactly. Just afternoon delight for him. But like, also, Zuko and May are definitely going to be together forever, because if he ever breaks up with her, like, she's going to kill him.
She's going to kill him. And I'm okay with that.
With her murdering Zuko?
No, like, I think they've set boundaries in their relationship, and I think that, that's for whatever reason, I'm like, I'm okay with that with them.
Yeah, I like that, they just brought back so many different characters. Even June, I thought she was definitely never going to come back, but they brought her back for this one. And same thing with Toph was like us. It's like, I don't know why, but I like her.
Yeah.
And even though she was in there just for a little bit, it's like, great, you brought her back. That's all I wanted. I mean, you brought back so many other characters. And even though they didn't bring back the cabbage cart man, they like mentioned him in the play or whatever, those last episode or whatever. So I really like that they did that with the writers. I think my favorite episode still was the beach episode. That's just the comedy in that one was gold.
Yeah.
Who are your top 5 characters? And Momo and Appa will count as one character if you want them in there.
I mean, well, Momo and Appa, obviously.
Okay. Yeah.
Zuko, obviously.
Okay. Zuko was not obviously. This is the first time Zuko has made it in your top
true.
5. Last season, you said, oh, and Zuko would make it, we had to screw it up there at the end. So that's not obvious. So Zuko, and like, not even that, but he was the second one you mentioned after Momo and Appa.
Yeah. He made it right after the animals. That's high praise.
That is high praise. And think about how far he has come from season 1 to now.
Yeah.
In your eyes, that's great.
Yeah. Toph.
Oh, okay. Nice. Yeah.
Uncle Iroh, of course.
Yeah.
I was torn between saying Iroh or Toph first. And I mean, like, mine's not really in any particular order. I haven't put that much thought into it. But I got one more left for my top 5.
Yeah. Which is tough because it's one of the 3 main characters or whatever, like the ones from the start that we'd followed.
I'm gonna give it to Aang.
Okay. For saving the world.
But for doing it his way.
Yeah.
For having the strength of character at like the ripe old age of 11 to with all of this power, and even in the Avatar state, still stay his hand from taking the final blow and doing things his way. And what in some ways is probably a fate worse than death to the Fire Lord, to be stripped of his power, to be pathetic, to be nothing. He probably would have welcomed death and martyrdom far more than he would ever want to be nothing. And he is nothing because he never invested in anything other than his power and fearfulness. So, yeah, I was very, very, very satisfied with how Aang handled that, and the journey that he went on to get there, I thought was incredible. I mean, like the number of times when we were like, Aang, what are you doing? Doing like, I'm kind of like what Zuko said, right? Like having a beach day, you have to save the world in 2 days. Like what, like forgetting how young he is and wanting him to take this more seriously. But then other times he took it so seriously and had the weight of the world on his shoulders. For all those reasons, Aang's gonna take my last spot.
Think mine would be, and I feel bad about this one. Okay, so Appa, Momo and Appa, Zuko. And you know what? Like, I think, no. Yeah, Zuko might take my top spot just for the journey that he went on. We watching Bad Batch alongside this, and it's just a lot of the same journey that Crosshair went on. And just the character development between those two was very similar. And they arrived there, at different ways. They had to go on their own journey and sort of learn things for themselves. And it's very relatable, and it's something that you want to believe in, because we've all made mistakes and we've all screwed up, and you want to believe that you can come back from, pretty much anything and find your own way back if you ever do get lost. And that hope that the people that you love can as well. So that's why I think that it resonates so well. So I really love Zuko. And so Momo and Appa, Uncle Iroh.
Of course.
He probably would have been top if he had gotten a little bit more towards the end there. Maybe this might be a little bit of bias towards the last few episodes, because like the last half of the third season, really like the kind of most of the third season, like as soon as he got captured, there was a lot that he kind of took a back seat, but still Iroh was great.
His presence was always there, even when we didn't see him.
Yeah, it was. Go Sokka. My boy.
I figured Sokka was going to be in there for you. So I'll be okay if I don't mention Sokka.
Yeah. I love Sokka. You mentioned Toph. Toph was really great, but second season, she was amazing. And third season, I feel like Toph was underutilized, unfortunately. And so that's why I don't think she makes my top 5. And I feel bad leaving Katara off, because, I don't know, Katara, I liked Katara as well.
And she had a good journey. She grew a lot.
When she went to go get revenge for the guy that killed her mom, really enjoyed that. And like her accepting Zuko finally, and like telling him to come in there, and just the moments that she had with Zuko as well, really good. But I have to give it to Azula.
Figured, yeah.
I just have to, because of the screen time that she had, she just was always captivating. And and then again, like her journey, it was sad. It doesn't have a happy ending like Zuko, but it's one of those things where, like, I think we talked about this before. Maybe it was in one of the Avatar episodes, or it was in something else. But like, just like the satisfaction you get, like when like the villains get defeated, right? And you get so happy and pumped up. Like when Aang finally took his firebending away, that was like almost better. That was better than killing him.
Yeah.
Because he took away his power, and that's all that he had, and so he felt like, so then he was just nothing. Because there was nothing else about him that was good. He just had the power. So to be able to take that away from people, oh God, that was very satisfying. But to see Azula, just the end shot of her and just being crazy, like it was not satisfying.
No.
It was not satisfying seeing Azula being defeated like that. Like you thought, like, oh, Zuko's gonna triumph in the end. He's gonna beat her, and like at the end, he's gonna like show her mercy or whatever, and see that he's better than her. I was like, no, that's what you thought was going to happen. But Katara ended up coming in. Katara ended up beating her. But then it's just like, and she was just really broken. But before that, she always got me laughing, even though,
I mean, I'll admit, for the impact that Azula had on the audience, to like be so looking forward to her defeat, like since the moment we meet her, and then to actually have it come about and have us be sad about it, like that is a hell of a journey to take your audience on. That is a brilliant mastermind puppet to play with our emotions that way, and to get us to those highs and lows, like just to be thirsting for the vengeance and so excited to see her defeat, and then to get it and just really feel kind of shitty and a bit bad for even wanting it, because she is such a broken creature.
Also, just tremendous amount of respect and props to the writers on this show. Working within the restraints of like a kid's show at Nickelodeon, like, you can't say like, can't really show people characters dying or whatever, and you think that, okay, well, it's a cop out for like he doesn't like kill the Fire Lord or something. Like I could just see. I mean, a lot of times, so I don't like it when they purposely like shy away from like an R rating or something like that, just so they can like sell more tickets, so they can make it PG-13 or whatever. And like, but at the same time, I don't like it when it's like you just throw in the blood and the F-bombs or whatever, because like all of a sudden, like, it's like, okay, well, if we're going to R rating, might as well go all the way and just like throw it in there. Like unnecessary and gratuitous. But like this just shows that like, you can tell a great and amazing story and have great character development. And you don't need to have it like, it can be a kid's show or whatever. And you can write within those constraints, but still tell it in a smart way, and still be true to the characters. And and so I was just really impressed with this all, like start to finish. I mean, nothing felt forced. Maybe the kiss at the end, but no, nothing really felt forced. And it didn't feel like, I don't know, pandering at all or anything, or like too cheesy or hokey or like I mean, but it still felt like, I mean, something that, like I said, people of all ages could enjoy. So that's just like, that's incredibly tough to do.
To what you were speaking about before, it's a question of like staying true to the story and honoring the story and the characters. And there are ways to do that within constraints. Unfortunately, when it becomes, and this is, I think, too often the case, about money.
Yep.
Let's make it kids because it'll sell more money.
Yep.
Let's make gratuitous sex and drop F-bombs and do violence because it'll sell and make more money. It's like, if you tell a good story, if you honor your characters, audiences will respond.
Yeah.
And that will by far and away make you more money than just doing the thing for the money. Audiences might not always be the smartest and pick up on everything, but they pick up on that like you wouldn't believe.
Yeah.
We have a radar for that kind of stuff. When we are pandered to, we don't like it.
All right, so let us know what you thought about this down below in the comments, who your favorite characters are, what your favorite episode was, and thanks so much for going on this journey with us and watching Avatar: The Last Airbender, but just keep in mind
that our reaction is definitely not definitive. Thank you for recommending this.
Yes, thank you very much.